Big headline for me is this is truly a historic commitment to housing across the country. We are very, very, very pleased to see $11.2 billion over 11 years to help solve the issues of housing across the nation. This really is a very historic commitment from a federal government, and I'm pleased that the federal government has made the choice to do this. It's something that mayors, including myself, have been advocating for many, many, many years, and it's great to see this. And when the funds start flowing, we'll be able to really make a difference to people. There's currently 4,000 people on the Calgary Housing Company wait list. There are about 19,000 households in Calgary that are living in substandard housing right now. And to have people forced to live in substandard housing who are people with disabilities or seniors or newcomers, we got to do better. And part of doing better is really to make sure that we've got the housing stock for people to move to. You know, when you think, people think affordable housing is just for homelessness. The vast majority of people in affordable housing are working people who just have difficulty entering into the rental market. Or the ownership market. Other good news on transit. On the one hand, we did see the loss of the tax credit for people who are buying monthly bus passes. It'll be a shame to see that go. The government's argument here is that it hasn't been particularly effective in driving ridership, and that they would rather invest that money in better public transit. That's their decision to make. I'm sorry to see it go, but I'm very pleased to have the investment in better public transit. So the moment you've all been waiting for, the funding announced for transit for the next phase of the public transit infrastructure program is $20.1 billion nationwide with an allocation formula. That formula means $1.15 billion to the City of Calgary for the Green Line. This federal government has been remarkably open to having discussions with us prior to the decisions being made. So there actually weren't a lot of surprises in today's budget because we knew what had been promised and we had signals of what was coming, and it's exactly what came. And I really like that collaborative aspect of it. I like the fact that immediately from leaving the House of Commons floor, the two key ministers who work with cities, the Minister of Infrastructure and the Minister of Social Development, got on the phone with all the mayors to explain and to answer questions. And that, regardless of the content of the budget, that collaborative system is a very good thing.